Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review of the new fragrance from Goldfield & Banks, Silky Woods Elixir. And after the very huge success of the Silky Woods Eau de Parfum, there is a lot of expectation behind this release. Today we're going to go over the fragrance, my thoughts on it, and we're also going to be doing a side-by-side comparison with the original Silky Woods Eau de Parfum. And before we start, I just want to mention that if you're interested in trying this in person, it is available at La Jetée in Orlando, a gem of a niche fragrance store if you're in the Orlando area. It is a great place to go try. You can sample the fragrance from there as well, and it is also available on their website. So, the fragrance, described as a woody and gourmand perfume. For the true connoisseurs, it is a smoky reawakening of the Australian agarwood famous in the Eau de Parfum. Created by master perfumers Olivier Cresp and Hamid Moradi Kashani. So the notes in Silky Woods Elixir sound amazing. We have fig, saffron, and rose with Peru balsam orris, Australian agarwood, guaiac wood, and Brock's vanilla musk, oak moss, cypriol, and oud asafi, which is recognized as the most precious oud in the world. This opens with a very green, spicy fig mixed with this very dry saffron spice. In the opening, you get this green, slightly vegetal, grassy aspect. This orris butter and this rose, it really lightens up the mood from this blast of this very sharp green fig note. And this fragrance, you guys, it is glorious. After wearing this for quite some time now, I've really come to love and understand the majesty of this scent. Super transformative. If you do not love this really sharp green fig in the opening, do not worry. It is going to go away in a few minutes. It's going to really die down and you're going to get this whole other side of the fragrance. As it dries, it really dissipates and goes into a much darker direction, but not dark in the way that you would expect. I went into this thinking that this was going to be a very animalic, dark, like unwearable scent just based off of rumors that I had heard, and I was really surprised by this. It's not like that at all. It has a bit of a darker side, but it's not dark like how you would think, especially when you hear the words elixir. There's absolutely nothing animalic, too dark about it. As it dries, this very vanillic, spiced wood side comes out more, along with this kind of slightly gourmand, almost like a very slight bakery vibe too, which I love, but it's not overly sweet. Don't get that in your head either. There's just something about this that is a little cakey for a moment. I get three main facets out of this in Silky Woods Elixir's life. I get a green side, a vanillic side, and a spicy side, except that spiciness really hangs on throughout the whole life of the fragrance. You really get some spices. It does come out more as it dries though. It turns into more of a silkier fig, almost even borderline slightly lactonic with the fig as it dries. I wouldn't say that the fragrance is milky at all, and it just dries to this gorgeous spiced vanilla with some woods. Glamorous is the word to use. The oud in this is very minimal. You're not going to really pick up anything super oudy. The oud that is used in Silky Woods Elixir is obviously very high quality. It's more minimal, but you can tell that it's very crisp, very clean. There's nothing skanky about this at all. Like, anyone that says that is absolutely crazy. Not raunchy or dirty at all. The oud in this is really just a very nice supporting note underneath all these other beautiful sides of the scent. I wore this the other day to the mall and I just sprayed it on my wrist, and the whole time that I was at the mall I kept getting these random whiffs of this scent, and it just made me so happy. It's like, it's amazing how strong it is on this skin. Every like 5 to 10 minutes I would get this beautiful whiff of Silky Woods Elixir, and I was like, wow, this smells just incredible, because it is a million times better on your skin versus just, you know, on the test strip, of course. And for me, the performance is pretty good. I would say that it lasts around 6 to 7 hours on your skin. It, of course, will last longer on your clothing. But now let's do a quick comparison with Silky Woods, which I just have a little 5 ml of here. Give it a spray. So what I'll say about Silky Woods, right from the get-go, it feels less connoisseur-esque. I don't want to say that Silky Woods Elixir is too hard to understand or anything like that. It's not, in my opinion. There's nothing in it that smells challenging. It's just so complex and there's so much depth. I feel like someone that is used to wearing just designer scents will smell it and be like, I don't know, I'm not sure about that, especially with this very green, figgy, almost grassy type of opening. It might take a little bit more time for them to come around to it. Definitely this feels a little more mass appealing. I don't think that the ELIXIR is too complicated. I just don't think that some people are going to vibe with it. And the Silky Woods Eau de Parfum is definitely a lot sweeter, and I get a lot more vanilla right from the get-go. More dominant in this kind of tropical sweetness. Like, it feels very tropical, like you're on an exotic island somewhere, just like basking in the sun. Really beautiful. And it doesn't have quite as a pronounced spiciness that you find in the ELIXIR. It has ylang ylang and this Tahitian vanilla that brings more of a tropical side than what you'll find in the ELIXIR, and slightly feminine as well. Versus the ELIXIR is more unisex, it's more complex, it's darker, it's spicier, and more elegant as well. It's kind of like Silky Woods is amped up to a new level in the ELIXIR. I think that the Eau de Parfum is stunning and I love it, but once you compare it to the new ELIXIR, it kind of falls a little short. It feels a little bit basic when you compare it to the ELIXIR, which is crazy to say, but it is true when you put them side by side. I feel like the ELIXIR has a lot more interest as well. I think that the Eau de Parfum is still very lovely. It's just a little bit more straightforward. And basically the verdict is, if you are a fan of Silky Woods, you need to try the ELIXIR. I really believe that it is some of the best of Goldfield and Banks' work. It is absolutely incredible. And I am just so happy to have this in my collection because wow, it just smells like nothing else. So guys, that is my review of the new fragrance from Goldfield and Banks, Silky Woods ELIXIR. Leave a comment below if you're a fan of Silky Woods. Are you interested in trying the ELIXIR? I would love to know your thoughts. And remember, if you're interested in trying this, you can test it out over at La Jetée in Orlando. You can also buy it from their website online, and you can also grab some samples as well. So if you're ever in the Orlando area, make sure to put La Jetée on your list of places to visit. It is literally a fraghead's dream in there. So many brands to try that you can't find anywhere else. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.